back to our channel. Today we're going to be styling our beautiful new ivory and country poppy arrangement in our gorgeous sage green Rivington vase. Let's get started. So, as with all our arrangements, I'm going to start with foliage, and I'm starting today with these gorgeous eucalyptus poplar stems, and these are really long and you're going to need to bend these to get them to the right size for your vase. Okay, so I'm going to take the stem. I've already bent this one, but you can just bend it. They've got wire inside, so I like to just lean it up against the vase. Oh, these ones are huge. And just make sure it's looking about the right length, which I think that one is going to work. Should work, because what you want is it to start to build your frame of your arrangement, like so. These will just flail around for a bit until there's more stems in there to keep them steady. So the next one I would pop in would be our fern spray. This one's really long. Again, these are going to need bending. So like I said before, just pop it up against the side of your vase and decide kind of how tall you want it to be. And these bend really, really easily. So I think I'm going to go in about there, like so, and just give it a good bend. Now, because there's wire inside, they will just bend really easily, and you can bend them back if you want to pop it in a different arrangement at a later date. Now, I like to fan these out, so if you just gently tease them out, all the leaves will start to just splay out, and that just gives that really that really natural wild look. So just pop that one in, because you're going to start building this arrangement in the vase. I like to put this in on like a straight with the vase, so the stems are starting to go out in all the different directions. You've got little bits of each of the greenery poking through once you've got the flowers in there. So next up, I'm going to pop the hydrangeas in, which I know is a bit different than how I normally do an arrangement, but because the hydrangea heads are quite large, as you'll see, I think it makes it a little bit easier for styling this one. So as you can see, these are really, really beautiful hydrangea stems. Again, they've got wire all the way down, so you can bend them to be as tall or short as you like. So as with all larger flowers like hydrangeas, when we did it in the earthy arrangement, I like them at different heights because I think it looks more natural. So I'm going to start with my first one. This one I'm going to do quite low and near the front, so I'm going to bend this like I did last time. Just check. I'm going to go a little bit shorter, just because I want this one poking out like it's just peeking over at the top of the vase, like so. The next one I'm going to do a bit taller at the back, so again, measure it against the side. I'm not only need to take a little bit off that one and pop that one in. It's quite nice because you can start to bend them around the foliage. Oh, they will flail around until there is more stems in there. It's just about kind of getting them in the right position. And then the other one I'm going to do on the other side and do this a little bit lower than the big taller one. So there we go, we'll pop that one in there. So as you can see, we've got them at 3 different heights, and then we're going to build in with the other pillar. So next up we have got, oh, I've got all of them together here. We've got our country poppy stems. These are again in this beautiful ivory. They've got the most gorgeous heads. There's quite a few heads on each of these stems. They just look beautiful, as you can see. And yeah, I'm going to pop these in again at different heights, just so it creates that beautiful wild look. So like I've done before, I'll just pop them up against the vase and see how low I want them. So this is the first one I'm going to pop in. I'm going to pop this quite low so it frames the hydrangea at the front. It looks really pretty. Actually, I'm going to take that a little bit lower. I will say, when you're arranging flowers and you've got a vase, it is just playing around and kind of just designing it until you are happy with it. There's no right or wrong answer. I always say, I might have florists telling me I'm wrong, but I always think it's just personal preference as to what you prefer. So there's your first one in, and then we're going to pop the other 3 in as well. And what this will start to do is this will start to fill the gaps that you've got in the arrangement, and start to just bring it a bit more to life. But yeah, just pop them in how you feel they look best. It's quite a full arrangement, this one, I always think, and it just looks really, really pretty. So we've got those in, and they're kind of peeking through and starting to look really, really beautiful. They're starting to frame each of the flowers, and there's a nice even spread of them. And our last stems are these beautifully delicate budding hydrangea stems, again in this lovely ivory colour. So I'm going to pop these in and fill the rest of the gaps as best as I can. So I was having a look a minute ago. This one I want to go quite low because you've got the hydrangea on the opposite side. So again, I'm going to measure it. I'm going to do this really low actually, and I want this peeking out of the front, like so. It's quite tricky actually to do it from the back. So I'm going to pop that one in, and I've got this now starting to peek through the little gaps, which looks really pretty. And then the other one, I'm going to pop it on the opposite side, and I want it to frame the other side. So I'm not going to go quite as low. I'm going to pop that one in the middle, like so. It does, what you will start to find is as you build more and more stems into the arrangement, it creates like a frame inside, so it will hold stems in place, and they should stop moving around. But yeah, we're almost there I think. So now it would just be like flailing, faffing with the heads just to make sure you're happy. And yeah, I think we're almost there. And there you have it, the beautiful ivory and country poppy arrangement. Hopefully we've given you some hints and tips of how to do your own arranging. Everything you have seen that I've used in front of me is available on our website. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, could you like and subscribe? That would be amazing, thank you. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!